Hello again, everyone. I hope you're doing great. Um, in this video, I'll cover a recent example of my life, shedding more light on the invisible nature of obsessions and how you can overcome the stigma, isolation, shame, and embarrassment, which are just some of the emotions associated with OCD. When you have a debilitating mental disorder like OCD, sufferers may find themselves isolated and having limited and less frequent and less normal social interactions and experiences as their condition progresses or while they are fighting it. There is a great deal of misunderstanding of the disorder, which is perpetuated by common misconceptions and stereotypes or simplifying of the condition that OCD simply involves being overly neat or organized, which prevents the understanding of the invisible and dramatic aspects of the disorder. The symptoms of OCD are primarily mental and may not be readily apparent to others. This can lead to skepticism or judgment from those who cannot see the internal struggles of individuals with OCD. Yesterday, I met a friend and I was really tense inside. I'm always trying to conceal my OCD, and only a few close ones know about it. When I still try to have some kind of social life resembling normality, it comes with heightened anxiety as I need to expose myself to places, people, and things that I consider dirty or contaminated. So when I met my friend, I had to touch a handle of the door to the venue, which I didn't want to do. But in these moments, I feel such a sense of overwhelm and embarrassment that I used the front side of my hand to open the door because I didn't want my friend to notice or judge me as weird. Throughout the time I spent with my friend, I was remunerating in my head and constantly going back to the moment I touched the door handle, and I was avoiding using my hand. At the end, as it was very cold, I couldn't put my glove back on as I felt my hand is so contaminated that it will also make the glove dirty. I will not go into further details as I don't want to give new ideas or causes for anxiety for fellow OCD sufferers. This is just a small example of an ongoing problem and of some of the ordeals that I go through on a daily basis in my life. So, how can we feel better? Firstly, I've learned that we should become fine with not being able to do some things or doing them differently. We also need to acknowledge the limitations of OCD, but to begin to address them, we have to first realize the problem and stop burdening ourselves with the opinions of others. OCD is hard enough without having to also constantly worry about what others think of you. At the end of the day, no one but you knows what you are really going through, no matter how hard they may try to comprehend it. Individuals with OCD fear being judged or labeled by others, but this has discouraged me from seeking help or sharing my experiences, which contributes to the perpetuation of the problem. Reducing the stigma and fear associated with OCD involves education, awareness raising, and fostering empathy. We need to encourage open conversations, but most importantly, be kind to ourselves and free ourselves from the burden of others' judgment. As ever, I hope you found this video informative and helpful. I'll be back with more personal stories and tips. Stay strong, you're not alone.